name is Comrade Adewale Shembore. I'm the Managing Director of the Crown Funeral Services Limited, situated at Oba Ogunji Road, Sakamori Bus Stop, Ogba, Lagos. With the glory of God, I've been into funeral business 19 years ago, and I appreciate God for, finding myself in this business, and I also appreciate my mentor because I was not born to be a funeral person, neither I was born to be a casket seller. But when you get to a stage in life, one needs to find him or herself somewhere and doing something great. So that is why I always give thanks and appreciate my mentor, the person of Mrs. Taiwo Ogushola, for her adventures on my knowledge that makes me find myself in this business presently. Yeah, presently I practice funeral business. Like you can see, some of the samples of my products are here. So I built this myself. I couple the fittings, do the finishings, and sell it to the users. Finding myself in casket making is a pleasure to me, which I derive a lot of joy in it. So, and I always thank God for doing that. With the glory of God, I'm a product of Ibadan Polytechnic some years back, and happily married with 3 kids, and presently with a good intention in life, which I believe I had, I've been able to find myself in various places, various associations, So, but I thank God for the life of my family. I thank God for everybody around me. After I graduated from Ibadan Polytechnic, I was stranded for years, roaming about in Ibadan there with my group of friends. When we did not have anything to do, we make an arrangement, establishing a kind of local gym where we are practicing how we can puff off our body system so that we'll be doing bodyguard since there is no work. So as time goes on, we started, we started going one after the other. So at least we are about 6 or 7 there. So some of us travel abroad, some move from Ibadan to other states. Then when I see the whole thing is getting worse, so I have to buckle up my shoe and decide to come to Lagos. So getting to Lagos is very rough then, very, very rough. But with the patience and submissive, I found myself where I am today. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm very happy. I'm very happy in the sense that this is the same business I'm doing that makes me what I am today, that I can boast to be a somebody in life, that can boast to be a members of different communities in life, that can boast to be a father, that can boast to be a husband. So for me to even manage those things through this business, I believe it's good business I'm doing, and I appreciate God for that. Yes, if I may put it, I have a lot of challenges. When this Lagos is, as they normally say, that Lagos is no man's land. When I started the business then, I experienced a lot of challenges, such as financial challenges, such as, I could remember when I bought a place for my showroom there, I didn't know I paid to the wrong hand. So which I'm glad that, thank God, I'll be able to have my personal place where I'll be practicing my business. Or before 2-3 months, a group of people just came from nowhere. Later I discovered they are from LSDPC to demolish the whole place. So I felt sad. I was not happy, and but I just believe that once you have a determination in life, you work towards your goals. You don't allow anything to debar you out of it. So I keep on struggling, I keep on trying, I keep on do all the necessary that will enable me to achieve better. So at the end of the day, I was able to get even more than what it was destroyed then by now. So, and apart from that, you know, when I joined this business, I learned that there are different group of people in the business. We have different category of people. So I decided that I have to be to certain level of people, which is the higher people. So that is what I'm looking towards. I always watch their footsteps, watch the way they do their businesses, ensuring that at least I'm practicing the same thing they are doing to boost my own business wise, you know. So at the end of the day, I'll be able to get all what I need. And secondly, when I say financial challenges, you know, when you want to do any business in Nigeria, if you don't have a kind of property where you can use as a collateral, they will not give you money. And there is a lot of business that one will have an idea but no money. So I have a financial challenges there. But at the end of the day, when I keep on trying, keep on, you know, making things, doing all the effort to ensure that everything works better, I overcome that. Then another one is when I started this business, you know, I have about, maybe after first 8 years or 9 years, I've been able to have about 4 or 5 vehicles. And when you get to a stage, then I do travel out of Lagos a lot, go to different parts of Nigeria, most especially the eastern part of Nigeria. So, but when the vehicle started having an accident one after the other, I wasn't myself. It's just like for me to go and kill myself. But I summoned the courage, I keep on praying, and I thank God today that all such are stopped. So I believe it's part of life. She's a person of Mrs. Taiwo Ogoshola, the present chairman of Thors Funeral Services Limited. The woman is a virtuous woman. I joined her when she was serving somewhere at Agege area then. So, and the way she welcomed me, the way she accepted me, she even made me the foreman of the project when he was trying to couple a mortuary at Agege area then. So, and I tried all my possible best to serve her, to obey all her instructions. So from there, I learned a lot of things, such as she told me, anytime you make a mistake or you wrong someone, don't wait for a second before you say sorry. And if anybody do anything to you or anybody did anything for you, don't wait a second before you say thank you. So saying sorry and thank you at appropriate time solved a lot of issues. So I thank her very well for, you know, the initiative I learned from her. I thank her because her life is well emulated. I thank her because she's doing well. I thank her because I can proud anywhere that she is my boss. So she's a very nice woman to me. Definitely yes. Funeral business is a family business. I can allow my children to practice. Even it's already been tabled. At least I believe very soon they will soon join me, because that is what I'm doing to make them what they are today, and I believe it's still what I will still be doing to even make them above what they are today. So they will also appreciate to be part of me very soon. There's a lot of improvement. Though it depends on the targets. Depends on the targets. You know, when you want to set up a business, you must have a target. You must have a target and standard. So the standard I started with is still the same standard I'm operating on. I did not change it, which called the quality standard. And that's what makes me different from others around, about 6-7 local government around this area. So that standard distinguished me out of others. And when I started there, though the only difference is that I may not have enough turnout, as in enough customers, being a new business entrepreneurship around area. But later, when people started patronizing me, you know, recommend me to other family, and they are seeing the same quality they need. In fact, I thank God. I thank God for that. Yes, I could remember then I got a job in Surulere. The woman is a very rich woman, very extremely rich woman, and she did not have a child, and she did not get married. She died at the age of 50 then. So when the woman died, I was introduced by one of my ex-customers. So the day of the burial, I just discovered that I was invited personally to the line essay section where the woman is. And the senior brother started bringing raw gold, all these trinkets the woman is using, raw gold, both the neck, the ear, the hand and everything. Started loading it inside the casket. Heavy materials, heavy clothes, quality clothes, loading it inside the casket. Asked me to nail it, and I nailed it. So that secret is between me and the brother of the deceased. So when we get to Ikoyi Cemetery to bury the person, we bury the woman. When we bury the woman, on getting there, I just discovered I saw bags of cement, sharp sand, granite. Unlike before, they use normal sand to fill the grave. Well, what do you want to use with all this? I now remember that maybe because of what is inside the casket. So we bury, they mix all those things, they pour it, everything, concrete, food. So, but the fearful part of it is when I was coming back, then I do produce from Lagos Island. I produce all my product from Lagos Island. I did not have my personal workshop there. So I now say, okay, since I have other product I want to pick from Island, let me just go there and pick it. But the same vehicle I use for the family is the same vehicle I want to use to convey the empty casket from Island. So all the woman poster is still on the body. On my way coming back, some of the friends to the deceased brother saw my vehicle coming with poster of the deceased and the same casket. Not really the same, but the same color, the same handle, which is white color and gold handle. They were now calling the man that, have you not been, saying, Lagbadani, we just finished the burial arrangement around 3, and now I'm coming back around 5:30. Now say, I saw the ambulance carry a casket coming back to the mainland. What color of casket did you use? Now say white. It's the same casket I saw. What color of handle? He said gold. It's the same casket. So the man like, abi baba itilo wu oku yipada ni. Believe me sincerely, when I got home, nobody called me, I didn't even know any such is happening. So I was at home sleeping. The man called me. Relaxing around 7:38. The man called me. Then when I would come out of my house like this, now where is your house? I said, I'm leaving so area with one mind. Since I did not have anything in my cupboard, this customer that I work for today is calling me. Hope there's no problem. I said, where are you? I said, I'm at which area? So area. Okay. When they got to the area, the man called me again. Are you around this? I said, yes. Number so. I'm there. So I'm free to come out to them, and maybe they want to dash me money for a good job I did in the afternoon. So when I came outside, I now saw like 4 pickup of police, 4 full with police and ammunitions, guns everywhere. All the community were like, what is happening? What is happening with this guy? That's why they arrested me, then took me to Ireland that night. When we get to the station, they now say, okay, we have to go to the scene to go and check. So on getting to the scene, which is the burial ground, we found that the whole thing is still intact. So that is when I now ask, what really prompts this arrest? The man now narrates how he got the news, how his friend called him, that he saw the ambulance conveying casket, white color, gold handle with poster, thinking maybe I exhumed the body, now taking it back. Say, this is terrible. So, but I thank God at the end of the day, my lawyer advised me to take the matter up for this, and I said no. Since I have a clear conscience and the truth has already been prevailed, there is no need of going far. But I thank God today, that same man is one of my ambassadors. He has recommended me to many families. Apart from the fact that he compensates me with some of 200,000 that night, cash, he also vouched that any of his friends, any of his family, any of wherever that he had that they need such services, he will not hesitate to take it over to my side. So I thank God for everything. Yes, not really, because if I say regrets, I do not have regrets, because what I could have called regret is still a normal thing to every businessman. Business is off and on. There will be a particular time everything may not be as you expect, and it is not regret. It is just part of business. So I don't really have any regret anyway. For finding myself in the funeral business, I don't have any regrets. Yes, I thank God today, at least within that 19 years, I can boast of up to 8 able guys that they are on their own for now, and that passed through this company. They passed through the Cross Funeral Services to be on their own, and we are still seeing, we are still communicating, we are still family, and it's still, we are still, encouraging more youths like those we have in the workshop working and everywhere. They are also youths. So I love sharing this talent with others, because I'm also the opportunity to be here, and I believe I should extend the opportunity to others as well. So anybody that have interest, you are welcome. We don't collect money for training, but we only have an agreement that okay, the numbers of dates you sign, you completed it. That's all. This business has different categories. We have the building sections. That building section is about 2 years on its own for a matured mind. 2 years perfectly on its own for a matured mind. Then from there, though it depends on the ability of the person, you can learn the building at the same time learn the finishing aspect, but it's advisable to pick one. So within the years of 1 or 2, they will catch up. We are here to serve diligently. We are here to serve with honesty. We are here to serve with humility, and we deliver at appropriate time. I believe in one mind, and I believe whoever that is with me will surely understand that That is what I cherished most. Everybody, we should be in one mind. When I say one mind, we work in harmony with one love and one mind. Like I said earlier, we have many youths around that are practicing on learning this mineral. We have some in building section, we have some in spraying section, and we have some who are basically in interior, fixing interior and the exterior. So it is advisable, like I said, after many years after graduation from school, no work, we'll be roaming about, you can't get anything to do before so it's enough for every youth. That is why anyone that walks into my place, I give my own advice. Now depends on what he or she likes. The only thing we are looking from government presently is the financial aspect, because we have this business is a very wide business that needs money. So if government can bring down the interest rate of their loans, so that we'll be able to get a very soft loan at a very cheaper interest, that will enable us to expand the business and gain more workers, which will also relieve government creating a job for youth, because I have it in mind to have annex at least in 2-3 parts of Nigeria. So if I'm able to do that, definitely some people will be working there too, and that is an empowerment to them, and that is part of relieving to the government. So that is just that. If government can bring that, because I cannot say government should come and dash me money now. The only thing they can do is to loan you, but they should make the interest rate at least maybe 1% or 2%, so that from there one can use the money to expand his or her business and employ more workers to relieve poverty in our society and country entirely. In 5 years' time, I believe by now I have intention of taking the business to the highest level. When I say highest level, like you can see, we are only practicing in one portion here. So I want to compound the whole things together, whereby we will be talking of being on hectares of land, where we have the factory production sector, where we can have even the cemetery section, where we can have a space for chapels for praying, where we can have a reception center, where we can have everything related to burial in one place, so that if any family pays, there are no need of moving from one local government to other local governments. Once you enter the place, there you have your mortuary to have your loved one, there you have a chapel to do your church service, there you have a cemetery to bury your loved ones. Then after that, you also have a space, at least for a light refreshment. No, I can't do that, because this business is even more than that in the nearest future. So there is no need of gambling with such idea. Yeah, my advice for the youth is, especially with this present situation now, is for them to check themselves, because we all have an inbuilt technical idea. When I say inbuilt technical idea, there is no one without an inbuilt technology. So let's all the youth check themselves. If you check them yourself, if you see ordinarily you did not even learn how to plait hair, but you know how to plait hair naturally, that shows that you are a professional hairdresser. What you need to do is move closer to the nearest shop around you, learn more of it, so that at the end of the day you become your own, And if you know you can open phone without even giving your phone to phone repairer and you do it, definitely you're already a technician. Just go to the nearest place, learn more of it and establish yourself. At least something will be coming in one by one. So my advice to the youth guys, as our government are saying youth are lazy, youth are not lazy, but Nigerian youth need more motivations, which we are expecting our government to do, but instead of that they abandon us. So my advice is that whoever that have any inbuilt technical idea should work towards it and build on it. I trust God and I believe within 6 months, a year, we will get something out of it. Well, my advice to the government is for them to change from their bad to good. We are tired of all these dramas. We are tired of all these unable to answer vital questions. We are tired for drama, we are tired. So it's just change from bad to good so that we can enjoy the dividend of democracy. And they should think of the masses as well. They should think of the masses and make sure all things goes the way it's supposed to.